Hi, in this video, I will explain the XML parsing and how it works. So first of all, we need to understand what is XML. XML or mark extendable markup language is a structured format used to store and transport data. It is similar to HTML but focuses on data representation rather displaying content. The key characteristic of the key characteristics of XML, it self-descriptive, like it describes the data it holds, customizable tags. You can define your own tags to describe data. Hierarch, hierarchy, hierarchical hierarchical structured. Data is stored in a tree like format, with parent and child element, which is explain furthermore with the code. And format in platform independency works across different programming language and systems. Now I will explain the structure. So first thing to do is we need to put this, which is called prologue. The XML file won't work without this. So we make sure that this one is when written in our XML file. It's also given to. So next is um where is the root element of this? So like or parent element. Since I mentioned it that the XML have parent and parent parent element and a child element. So our parent element in this XML is these students. You can see all inside here. This I highlight the words that I highlighted or code is called par it's child element. So this one, you can see our child element name is student, and this is our we have two child element is two, and each child element contains multiple nested elements like ID, name, etc. Um, Here in this one, this is called the leaf 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 element, which is contains the data values like ID, name, course, and emails, etc. Now, we I will explain the usage of XML. So why do we use XML? Um, First of all, it used for data storage, used to store structured information like configuration files, records, etc. Um, Next, data transfer used in an A in used in APIs like SOAP and REST to exchange information between applications. The next it is configuration. Many software application uses XML to define settings. And the next and the last is um, cross multiple compatibility. Compatibility. So XML can be used in across different language and systems. Uh, the next is how does XML parsing works in Java. When we parse XML, we convert the XML document into Java object. These allow us to read, extract, and modify the data. In order to do this, we will use the DOM parser or document object model. How does DOM parser works? So let's break down the process using DOM parser. Java uses DOM parser to load the entire XML file into memory and parse it into a tree like its structure, like I said before earlier, that it contains a parent and child element. And next is navigate and manipulate the structure using Java methods. Now, how does XML parsing works in Java? Step one, load and parse the XML file. To read and parse XML file, we need to we need to have these we need to have this one, which is should we should import this, that the lines that I highlighted, because it is important. So we can use we can parse the XML file using Java. And next step is we need to import to the Java that IO that file, because we need to create a file object, which is where represents that XML file. And next is we need to set up a document builder factory. This will initialize the parser. And next, parse the XML. So it will convert XML into a Java document object. And so how does this step works? So okay, I will explain here in the code. First thing you need to do, since the first step is we need to load the XML file, which is here, show and see in this code. This is the reason why, or they call this in Tagalog, bali siya yung dahilan or nagpapa-work, or rather, let's say, para mag-load and parse sa ating XML file. Now, the next step is create document builder factory. So which is here. Wait. Yes, here. This one. So this is the steps. The next one, we need to build the document builder, which is here in this code. Next is parse the XML file into document one. So here, this is the line of code that make the XML file parse into a document object. And next is we need to normalize the documents, but it is optional but recommended. Here, this is the code. Now, what does this do? The file loads the XML file. Document builder factory creates a factory to parse XML. Document builder parses the XML file, and normalize removes inconsistencies in the XML structure. The next step is we need to extract data from XML file. So to retrieve information, we use elements by tag names to select nodes. So here it is. Wait, I will highlight it. Here, you can see. This is the responsible to get for this is the responsible code, or the line to select a node, or to get all students elements. Then now step 3, we need to modify XML data, which is we will in this step, um, to make sure that we can modify the XML data, we need to add a new student. So we need to create a new element node and append this to a root and save modified XML using transformer. So how to make this possible, or how it is done? We continue proceed to that. We need to run it, the our Java program or Java file, to make sure that this really function, and it should display two student. As you can see here, here is the student, which is the it display that the root our root element is the students, and here is the leaf elements, which contains the information of the student. Now what we're going to do is we need to add a new student. So how to do this? In order to do the add a new student, we need to create like I said earlier, we need to create a new element node and append this to the root, and um, to save it to save it the the new student, we will be using transformer. Here I already imported the transformer. Now we will also create the new student by using this code. So it is to create new student, we need to add this element new student and its ID. We will put element ID and element name, element course, and element email. In order to append these new elements, we need to add these codes. She's new student, append child, ID, name, name, course, and email. And to append the new student to root, we will also put doc that get document elements, which is this code. And to save it in the XML file, we will use the transformer, which is these codes here. This is the responsible for the for to save the or responsible to of saving the new student into XML file. We just save this one first. Now we will run the code in the CMD. So first we need to locate our file, and we put CMD in here. You can see. Now to now to compile it, we input javax, our Java file name. Okay. Now we input Java, or we type Java, and it's our Java name again with that Java. As you can see, new student added and saved to students updated XML. So that means it's the new student is already been added to our XML. Now we will try to open this one if it does save in the in the XML file. Summary of parsing process. First, load load the XML file, read the document into memory. The next is parse the XML, convert it into a Java friendly structure. And next is it it's extract data by using get elements by tag name to access values. And next is it modify the XML, add, update, or delete elements. And the last, which is save changes, write the update XML to a file. So that's all, and I hope you will like the video. Thanks, guys. Bye.